Assalamualaikum and hi. This video we will present about employee discipline problems. Our topic is lateness and absent. But before we want to present our title, first I would like to introduce the members of my group, which consists of 6 people, namely Muhammad Iman Nazim, Muhammad Danish, Nur Nazila, Nur Najiha, Nurul Najwa Edina, and Shazwani Fasihah. What is lateness and absenteeism among employees and how can this happen?
First, we look at the issue of absent and lateness. Absenteeism and lateness among workers can present significant challenge for any organization. This issue can significantly impact workplace productivity, team dynamics, and overall business operation. First, we look at the graph rate of employee coming late to work in Malaysia. We can see that 10% of employees are frequently late, which is 3 or more times a week. 20% of employees are occasionally late, which is 1 to 2 times a week. 30% of employees are rarely late, which is 1 to 2 times a month. 40% of employees are almost never late, which is less than once a month. Next, we look at the graph rate of employee absent in Malaysia. We can see that 5% of employees are frequently absent, which is 3 or more days a month. 15% of employees are occasionally absent, which is 1 to 2 days a month. 25% of employees are rarely absent, which is 1 to 2 days every few months. 55% of employees are almost never absent, which is less than 1 day every few months.
Let's discuss about the factor, impact, and the way to prevent this problem. Let's go!
The main factors that employees are often late or absent from work is due to health issues. They may be involved in an accident or be unwell, such as severe fever and so on. The second factor is lack of motivation. This happens because employees feel that they are not valued by their superiors and that they are not heard and supported. In addition, they will also feel less motivated to come to work when the salary received is not enough and is not fair with the work they do. Next, employees will be late and absent when they are too tired. This fatigue can be related to emotional, mental, and physical exhaustion caused by excessive stress over a long period of time. The work environment is also a factor in employees coming late and not showing up to work. This can be linked to a negative situation, such as cases of bullying, harassment behavior, and so on. Lastly is the commuting problem. For example, workers cannot avoid the problem of traffic jams, and other than that, some of workers have the problem of not having a vehicle to go to work, and workers face unavoidable or unexpected problems such as vehicle breakdowns and others.
Let's move to the impact of being late and absent from work.
So let's take a look to the impact of absenteeism. Okay. Because of you being late to the workplace, it will impact the company, the organization, the team members, and many more. So the first impact that you will see is decreased productivity. Because of why, there will be a lot of works. So the workloads may be undone on time, and it will hold many tasks ongoing. And then for the project, the project may facing the delays because of the absenteeism person, the late employee that holds a crucial role. So it will be problem at that. And then the second impact is increased workloads for other employees. Other team members may be affected because they might need to cover up for the absent employees, and this will lead to the potential burnout and decreased morale. And then for the third impact is it will affect from financially, because the company needs to overtime pay for employees that covering additional shift, and then the company also potentially needs temporary workers to cover up for the absent employee. And then the last one is customer service issues. The customer's satisfaction may be declined if the services or products are delayed. Okay. Inconsistencies in service quality also may harm and affect the company reputation. So you need to be aware. Don't be late anymore.
Now, let's discuss about the solution to prevent this issue from happening.
Okay, next we move to the solution. So the solution that we can do is we can implement flexible work arrangement. For example, we can allow remote work option when possible and offer flexible start and end times. Other than that, we also can improve health and wellness program. For such, we can provide access to mental health resources and offer fitness benefits or on-site exercise facilities. Also, we can develop the attendance policies. For example, we can communicate with patients clearly and implement fair and consistent consequences for chronic absenteeism or lateness. Last but not least, we can improve work environment. For example, address any workplace conflicts or toxic behaviors and ensure comfortable and ergonomic workspace.
Next, under a penalty for absenteeism and lateness. For absence, penalties for absenteeism typically involve a progressive discipline approach. For instance, employees might receive verbal warnings for initial absence, followed by written warnings for subsequent occurrences within a defined period. For example, within a year. Continued absence could lead to more severe consequences, such as loss of pay or ultimately termination, depending on the severity and frequency of absenteeism. For lateness, penalties for lateness can also follow a progressive discipline model. This might include verbal warnings for first instances, followed by written warnings for repeated lateness. Employers often outline specific grace period for tardiness, for example, 5 or 10 minutes, after which penalties might be applied. These penalties could range from deduction in pay for the time missed to formal disciplinary action if lateness becomes habitual. Last but not least, the superior will conduct a verbal discussion and counseling session with the employee. The primary purpose of the session is to provide feedback, guidance, and support to the employee. It serves as an opportunity for the superior, which is manager, supervisor, or team leader, to communicate clearly about any issues that is attention, such as performance gaps, behavioral concerns, and adherence to policies. Next, the term counseling in this context implies that the discussion may involve offering advice, suggestions improvement, or providing resources to help the employee address and identify issues. It means to be supportive rather than punitive, aiming to help the employee understand expectation and improve their performance or behavior. Overall, conducting a verbal discussion and counseling session with an employee is about active approach to addressing concerns, fostering open communication, and supporting the employee's development within the organizations. It emphasizes collaboration and constructive feedback to achieve positive outcomes.
So, for conclusion, addressing absenteeism and lateness require a multifaceted approach that consider both employee, well-being, and organization needs. By implementing a combination of preventive measure, supportive policy, and clear communication, organization can significantly reduce this issue. This in turn will lead to improved productivity, better team dynamic, and more positive work environment. Regular evaluation and adaptation of these strategies will ensure long-term success in managing attendance and punctuality challenge. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
That's all from us. Thank you.